And now, Total Non-Stop Action presents TNA Final Resolution. What is up, it's your boy JNW Boss in the building. We are here for TNA Final Resolution right here in Toronto, Canada. And we're looking to get a lot of things settled here because John Moxley is looking to take his revenge on Christian for Christian costing Moxley the World Championship. Who is going to have the briefcase with all the power with the Feet to Fire match? And is Christian going to be able to pull off double duty here? Because he has this Fall Can't Anywhere match. As mentioned, that's about to kick the show off. And then he has a main event match against Booker T for the TNA World Championship. How? Let me explain. Christian won the Battle Royal and crowned the #1 contender for Final Resolution. At the time, the champion was John Moxley. During John Moxley's rematch against Booker T, Christian decided to interfere and cost John Moxley the TNA World Championship to Booker T. Because in Christian's mind, John Moxley is reckless. John Moxley is a liability. John Moxley is not what is needed for TNA. So in the attempt to avoid facing John Moxley, Eric Bischoff decided to put him in a match against John Moxley for Final Revolution. With the stipulation being that if John Moxley wins this matchup, he will be added to that main event in a triple threat match. And let me also kind of answer why Christian is bandaged up here. Eric Bischoff also decided to put Christian inside of a steel cage on the most recent TNA Impact against the Abyss. And he lost. So, safe to say Christian is already coming into this matchup not at 100%. But I guess, seeing that we are in Christian's backyard, him coming out here and hearing the roar of the crowd, people most likely are going to be chanting for him and chanting his name and booing John Moxley out of the building. That can definitely help your confidence if you're one Christian in this one. Here comes John Moxley, the former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, thanks to Christian, as mentioned before. So I'm sure Moxley is going to do anything he can to rough up Christian for two reasons. Number one, he's going to get that standard level of revenge here. But number two, he gets the World Championship match in the main event if he does. John, ready to rock and roll here. And wait a second, the thing looks like John not going to wait too much time here. And they're going to go right after Christian. I'm not too surprised, given that Christian is the reason John Moxley is not the world champion at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome you guys to Final Resolution. So at any point during the pay-per-view, you feel so inclined, feel free to click the like, comment, and subscribe, and also click the bell icon. That way you don't miss the TNA, AOA, or AOR upload, and Christian getting sent right over the barricade. And now Moxley, of course, going to follow suit. Christian trying to do what he can to get his hands up, to do something here. But it's clearly not working out for Christian. And he's getting whipped repeatedly into the barricade and the steel chair. The repeated steel chair shot from Moxley. Oh, man, that's a spot. And this Fall Can't Anywhere, I'm pretty sure the rules are self-explanatory. You get a pinfall submission anywhere in the confines of Toronto, anywhere in this country potentially if they want to. As long as somebody gets pinned or submitted, and Christian might be well on the way for that happening to him at this rate, because Moxley has not let up since the opening bell here. Now look at Moxley. Oh, man. Driving Christian headfirst right into the steel steps. And this is one of those situations if you're Christian, did you really have to go there? Did you really have to push it to this level with Jon Moxley? He would have had a standard wrestling match with Jon Moxley in the main event for the TNA World Championship had he not, sunk to the level that he did. And now he's in a match where he got to pull double duty. And he's still, oh man. So one way or another, he still got to face Booker T in that main event. And even though that may have been a ploy, by Christian that Booker T went along with, I'm sure Booker T ain't going to take it easy on him. He ain't going to lay down for him, I can promise you that. And Jon Moxley clearly not lying down for Christian. In fact, he is lighting into Christian. And Christian is having a hard time getting any type of offense going. Got beat with a steel strap, beat with a steel chair, and now Moxley grabbing a kendo stick. Things are just getting bad. Things are going from bad to worse for Christian. Ooh, gotta go for the top of the kendo stick. Great job on the part of Christian. Christian able to counter the back elbow. Finally, Christian is getting something going. Now Christian got the kendo stick, trying to use it right there. And he does right over the top of the head of Moxley. Having the kendo stick right into the rib, doing what he can, trying to go for an very early cover. And he kick out at one. Moxley's a tough dude, I'll give him that. Winning the TNA World Championship back at Genesis. And the tables, ladders, and chairs match. So if he's able to survive what I saw in that table, ladders, and chair match, I'm pretty sure he's going to take a lot more than that and put down Jon Moxley, especially given the motivation that he has. Now Christian going to follow through. Now Christian rolling with Moxley in the crowd here in Toronto. They're starting to get behind. Trying to get behind the country native. Shot to the back here. This is really uncharted territory for both men. Right on a concrete floor. This is not going to be a good look for anyone involved. And wait a second. Ooh, great counter there from Moxley. Moxley with a counter, stiff jab, backbreaker immediately to Christian. Moxley is stomping him out. I haven't really seen Moxley go for a cover in this matchup. And you can tell, we're taking things to that personal level. You wonder what's really going to happen here in Christian. Dumping Moxley on the back of his head. Straight into the cover right here, and he kicked out at two. Oh, close right there, going for the cover immediately. Second time in a row. Second time in a row for Christian. And Moxley kicking out. As you can see the desperation starting to really kick in for Christian here. I'll get these quick covers trying to end this matchup as soon as he can. As mentioned, he does have a world championship match, and he's doing what he can to make sure Moxley is not involved in that one. Drop him on the back of his head again. He's getting tired, and he probably not just from the effect of this match, but again, even in a steel cage match against Abyss, this past week on TNA, look at this, the flapjack on the floor. Rough landing for Moxley. Christian climbing up on the stage here, splashing off the top of the stage. Beautiful work from Christian. Referee got to get down there though. Straight into the cover. Christian may have it right here. No, kick out at two. I get props to Christian. He's really fighting in this thing. He was starting out on the back foot here, and things just didn't get better for him. And now Christian throwing Moxley up on the stage. Now grabbing Moxley by the head, just dragging him. Tossing him down the ramp. Moxley now in a bit of trouble here. Christian doing better than a lot of people would have expected him to do. Going straight for the cover again. Might be a wrap here. No, it's not. And Moxley showing that toughness as well. And so far, onto the barricade, and you see them making their way back now here to the ring. And if you're Christian, again, it's going to sound a little bit redundant, but you're going to want to end this one. And you're going to want to, if you're Christian, try to get the thing back in the ring, make it a wrestling match. Don't try to take it here with Jon Moxley. A little bit too late on that. Especially it's a bit too late, and now Moxley got another set of steel steps in the ring. And something else too. Oh no, he got a baseball bat. Moxley with a baseball bat in hand. This ain't looking too good. He dropped the bat. Moxley just having a little bit of fun here. I mean, he's taking his time. He knows he got Christian hurt. Now Moxley with a sledgehammer. Uh-oh. Christian slowly getting back to his feet. He should have just stayed down there. But Christian was able to sidestep. Great counter from Christian. Great counter from Christian. The reverse DDT. Reverse DDT by Christian. And now we're going to set him up with this big, great counter from Moxley. Saw it coming, catching him with the DDT, and it looked like his head hit the handle of that baseball bat. Look at Moxley. The steel step right to the head, and now Moxley going for a cover here. Straight into the cover, Moxley may have it. That might have been a knockout shot, but Christian staying in it once again. I think Moxley is even starting to respect the guts of Christian. Another one of them on the lookout for Christian's coalition. We saw how Rhino attempted to take out John Moxley on TNA, and we saw, and we saw Tomko show up right after Moxley's match, and Moxley is hammering away at Christian, slamming his head repeatedly onto the sledgehammer. Just the brutality of John Moxley. The brutality that Moxley is showing towards Christian. And then the shot right to the rib, and Christian is busted wide open here. It's not looking good for him. Got the kendo stick again. Right off the top of the head. And Christian, for the second time with a matter of days, is seeing his own blood once again. Now what? And Moxley has something in mind, stepping back in the corner. Wait a minute. Moxley is not about to do what I think he... No. Super kick to Christian. And that one for Toronto. I don't think Moxley will ever be a welcome guest here in Toronto, here in Canada, ever again. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Now look at this. Now the sharpshooter is locked into Christian. Christian is in a world of trouble, and Moxley kind of taking a moment to think into the crowd here in Montreal, here in Toronto, who booing him anyway. Christian is in trouble. Christian might just want to tap out and just save himself another day. Christian not losing anything by losing this matchup. Christian is going to keep fighting, though, and I'll give him all the props in the world for that. Christian's in trouble. Christian is in massive... What the world? What the heck is that? There's a light that went out. Oh, what the... That's Sami Callihan! The lights went out in the arena. The lights come back up. And it's Sami Callihan. Callihan is assaulting John Moxley. And the last time we saw Sami was back at Genesis in the matchup against Moxley for the TNA World Championship, and Moxley just got DDT'd headfirst onto the apron. Sami, of the world. Callihan back. And the pile driver. The pile driver to John Moxley, who was now busted open at the hands of Callihan this time. Sami is back. Clearly didn't forget about Genesis. What a return. And Christian rolled to the other side of the ring. And now, talk about a wide open door for Christian. Off the attack from Callihan, unprettier. Kilford, whatever you want to call it, on the steel chair, and Christian escapes this one. Christian straight up escapes this one. Sami Callihan making his return, attacking Jon Moxley, leaving the door wide open for Christian. Lights went out in the arena. Christian wins, which means the match, the main event is going to remain one-on-one between Christian and Booker T. But what a return for Callihan at Moxley's expense.
John, that was only phase 1. Now it's time for you to meet phase 2 and 3, because this is the new OVE.
Wait a second, new OVE? Wait a minute. That's Johnny Gargano and Cassius Ohno. New members of OVE, and given when they gather from, it makes sense. What the world? Oh, man. Cassius Ohno blasting Jon Moxley in the back of the head, and Johnny Gargano of all people joining this? What for? What in the world is going on? I mean, I know what's going on clearly. Cassius Ohno and Johnny Gargano have allied themselves with Sami Callihan and Johnny Gargano with a super kick. I know Cassius in the finish. Cassius in the finish with Jon Moxley. Look at that. Oh, man. A knockout shot again, and Johnny still isn't letting him off. Super kick again from Gargano. What a wild start. The final revolution. Sami Callihan is back. And OVE, the newer version anyway, is here in Impact. Wow. What did we just see? I mean, Christian barely escaped. And then we see Gargano and Cassius now allied with Sami Callihan. Christopher Daniels. You know, I gotta say, with all of the buddy issues that you were having with AJ Styles, I'm surprised that you remembered that you have an X Division Championship match. But that's cool. Because tonight, Christopher Daniels, I'm gonna show you why I was the guy that were carrying the X Division on his back. Why I was the reason that the X Division was noticed. While the first big X Division opportunity on pay-per-view came to me. See, I beat Jay Lethal. And the only reason you won at Turning Point is because you didn't beat me. So I can promise you, Christopher Daniels, while you looked impressive against Kurt Angle, while you looked impressive against Kyle O'Reilly, while you looked impressive against Bobby Lashley, I am not any of those guys. But what I am going to be after tonight is the new X Division champion. TJP, while Christopher Daniels didn't pin you or submit you directly, it's not his fault that you didn't last to the final 2. Okay? You tapped out at the end of the day. But nonetheless, we're going to see if TJP can back up his words, and he was also right on something else. Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles have been having this little issue. Seems they've been having a bit of a friendship problem as of late. And what it seemed to have dissolved into AJ wanting to be supportive of Christopher Daniels and his endeavors, but Christopher Daniels doesn't seem to want any of it. I mean, we saw these two kind of get into it verbally back at Turning Point, when all AJ was trying to do was congratulate Christopher Daniels on the win. Christopher Daniels thought that AJ was doubting him and everything, which wasn't the case. And then we've seen how Christopher Daniels has left AJ hanging high and dry to get his tail handed to him by the Undisputed Era. But right now, AJ got his own battle to deal with. And that battle is with Bobby Lashley, who, crazy enough, actually lost back at Genesis to the team of AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. And Bobby Lashley actually had a match against Christopher Daniels a couple weeks ago on TNA. And admittedly, Lashley was a victor in that one. So I'm going to say this about Bobby Lashley here. You're coming off of this loss to Monty Brown back at Turning Point. You're going back to AJ Styles there to potentially, to kind of right the wrong, as you may say, that was done before. So, this is really kind of a proving ground moment for Lashley here. He lost at Genesis, lost at Turning Point. This is third pay-per-view in a row for Bobby Lashley, who's now 0-2. And AJ does own a one-on-one victory over Bobby Lashley. Let's see if he can make it 0-3. Look at this. Bobby Lashley trying to go for a clothesline. AJ ducking it. And Lashley trying to rush in heavy here. I don't know if that's the wisest move against a guy like AJ Styles, who clearly, with all the respect to Lashley, who's agile and quick in his own right, does have the quickness advantage. And then you also got to question where is AJ's mindset at? I mean, because you do know that AJ did say that after his match, after Christopher Daniels' match with TJP, he's going to talk to the guy. But right now, it looks like AJ, being the professional that he is going to stay focused on Bobby Lashley. And I think if anything indicated that taunt indicated it right there, and Lashley getting a little bit hot-headed. Got to go in with a clothesline again. And AJ was able to counter that. And now, Lashley, oh man. Now go Bobby Lashley again at the hands of AJ Styles. Working on the leg again. And then back inside the ring here. AJ Styles, wait a second, AJ moving the cool a little bit. AJ grabbing the steel step. Gonna let it go. And then continue. Keep his attack on Lashley here. And look at that. First DDT. Bobby Lashley needs to get some power. He needs to start getting some offense in pretty quickly. This is not looking too good for Bobby Lashley. And he's in trouble again. Throw first. Off the top rope there. Look at this. Springboard. 450 from AJ Styles. Straight to the cover. Beautiful work. It might be a wrap right here. Only a 1 count. And give it a quick offense that AJ was that AJ was firing off. He's in the early going here. If he can keep it up, he might be on to something. AJ tried to go for a drop kick. Lashley able to counter it now. Ooh. Whipping him hard into the turnbuckle and back over to the other side. And for the third time. Talk about spine-bending stuff on the part of Lashley. And just tossing him high overhead, belly to belly, the second time in a row. And I think Lashley is feeling great. He finally is able to get his hands on AJ in this matchup anyways. And taking full advantage. Look at this. It's like the third or fourth one from Lashley. Goodness, talk about not letting up. Here's Bobby here. Anyways, they try to go for a boot to the midsection. Probably going to set up for that dominant to end that one quickly. And AJ was able to block it, but Lashley was also able to reverse whatever AJ was planning. Look at it, the flatliner there. And Bobby Lashley, a bit drained here He took a little bit of a beating in the beginning of this matchup, and now finally back in control here. Gets a 2 count on AJ. I had a feeling that once the power game of Lashley began to take over, this is going to be a rough night for AJ Styles. Look at that, the snap suplex, man. No good, no give, no good landing for AJ in that one, who's using the rope to get back up to his feet here. Now Bobby Lashley. Look at that, the spine buster. Man, what's AJ. Gonna kick out at 2 again. Right to the spine, Lashley. As we see tonight as not only the chance to kind of right the wrong and losing to AJ Styles, but a way to turn his career around. And so far, admittedly, TNA has not been doing too good here. Much I will say. Look at that, the swinging networker by AJ. AJ trying to turn this one around once again. And what a night we've seen so far. I mean, Sami Callihan and OVE, showing up here, costing Jon Moxley again. Seems like Moxley can't get a break. And speaking of break, Lashley, with the rope that was able to give Lashley a break from that calf crusher. Ring awareness kind of cost him a bit there. And look at this great snap suplex from AJ. AJ, whenever he's able to dodge Lashley, seems like Lashley's having a hard time even getting a hold of this guy. And look at AJ. Buddha lock is locked in. This is not a good place to be. If you're Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles is cranking back on this thing. He's going to be able to get it here. Look at that. The power of Lashley shining through. Able to release the grip. Able to release the grip of AJ. But AJ was able to fire back. Great forearm. Oh, man. I was about to say AJ was doing a good job at remaining untouchable in this match. And then Lashley just steamrolled AJ. The German suplex right there. Lashley setting back up in the corner. Is probably about to spear AJ out of his boot there, but AJ was able to leapfrog. AJ got Lashley scouted. Calf crusher. He's thinking about it. Calf crusher. Ring awareness again. The concept he got putting on here. AJ Styles looking to end this one. Probably thinking about that Styles clash. Great counter from Lashley. Boot to the midsection. Shot to the rib. Back to the back again. That's been the main target for Lashley in this matchup. And look at this, what a powerful scoop plan. And now AJ is back on defense here. Back to playing defense here. Little tackle to the rib, Bobby Lashley. Looking to end this one here. You got AJ up on the top rope, trying to go for a boot there. Great counter, spinning back fist from AJ. AJ back to the leg. Look at this. Drop kick, didn't connect all of it, but he caught enough, caught Lashley flush. Right on his side there, and here we go. Springboard 450 mitt from Lashley. I wish Lashley did that. Just imagine Lashley doing a springboard 450. No. Springboard 450 mitt by AJ. Now Lashley catching a breather in the corner. As AJ has really been pushing this guy to his limits in this one. And as AJ Styles get back up to his feet. We're prepared for whatever Lashley had coming. In the corner goes. Oh, wait a second. Great counter from AJ. Great counter from AJ. Calf crusher for the third time. And he got it. AJ was able to get it. Lashley nowhere near the rope now. AJ. They're doing a good job working on the legs with those kicks and those strikes and some of the other offense maneuvers he has used. Is he going to be able to get Lashley right here? And no, he is not. And wait a minute. Man, beautiful work. Well, work by Lashley. He had to allow that power game to take over once again. Lashley got to end this. I mean, Lashley Got to put this one away. Look at that. He was going for the, probably setting up for that kick to the gut. Then thinking about that Dominator again. AJ Styles with a DDT. AJ Styles feels it. AJ Styles feels it. He can take it home right here. He can take it home right here. AJ Styles, phenomenal forearm. He missed it. Phenomenal forearm. He missed it. Landed right on his midsection. The military press power slam by Lashley. And Lashley now. Look at it. Deadlifting AJ. Flipping him over. Dominator. AJ missed the phenomenal forearm. Got deadlift by Lashley into the Dominator. Wait a minute. Lashley got him. Second time. 2 times in a row with the Dominator. And for Mr. AJ Styles, that may be it, and that is. Bobby Lashley pulled it off. The contest between these two, Bobby Lashley and AJ Styles, both bringing their A game tonight, and I gotta say, I feel for AJ in a bit, because if we see here in the replay, he was trying to go for that calf crusher on a couple of different occasions, but just didn't have the right ring positioning to do so. So I believe if one of those earlier attempts could have worked out, and here's the attempt that could have did it right here, but by this point, I believe Lashley has already mentally scouted that one, already mentally had that one ready, and knew a way to get out of it. And Lashley able to avoid the phenomenal forearm, 2 Dominators, and that's the wrap. That's all she wrote for AJ Styles, but what a win for Bobby Lashley here tonight at Final Resolution. And what is next for this man, and where is AJ's head at? Because he still got this little conversation with Christopher Daniels later. And Lashley leaving the ring as proud as can be, and AJ leaving a little bit distraught as the ring crew is getting the table set up, because coming up next, it is the table match between Candice LeRae and Awesome Kong. Because admittedly, the reason this match is taking place is because Awesome Kong allied herself with Tessa Blanchard back at Genesis. And ever since then, those two have been a thorn in the side of both Candice LeRae and her friend, with someone that she's grown to become friends with throughout this whole thing, in Kairi Sane. And Kairi Sane get a chance to face Tessa Blanchard later on. But Candice feels that she can't get her hands on Awesome Kong, or feels that she can't get her hands on Tessa Blanchard without Kong being in the picture, or with Kong being in the picture. So she talked to Eric to get the table match set up, especially since that it was Kong that did put Candice LeRae through a table back at Genesis. And Awesome Kong making their way down to the ring, and this whole time I've been wondering, is this a wise move for Candice LeRae? Her challenging someone like Awesome Kong, giving her the size, and just given the fact that, Candice is, with all due respect, giving up a lot of a size advantage to Awesome Kong. How is she going to be able to put her through a table? That's the main question I have here. We're going to see if we can get it done. But Awesome Kong is ready, and Candice LeRae jumping in the ring, not even going to, she waited for the bell, but she's telling Kong to bring it on here. And Candice LeRae doing what she can, striking away. I ain't got to say the rules of the table match. I'm sure y'all already know it. But look at Candice LeRae here. Great drop kick there. Got Awesome Kong on the back foot here, staying on top of her, doing what she can. Look at this strike. Look at these strikes from Candice LeRae, shining through, stomping in Awesome Kong. I find it pretty convenient that Tessa Blanchard's not out here. Just saying. I find that very, very convenient. Because, of course, Awesome Kong is there for Tessa at every possible moment. The moment Kong, well, I mean, again, this is Awesome Kong. Does she really need backup? No, I don't think so. But if it's supposed to be a mutual friendship, then yeah, I have the right to question where is Tessa Blanchard in all of this, especially since Awesome Kong is in a bit of trouble right now at the hands of Candice LeRae. And look at this, DDT to the outside. And unfortunately for Candice LeRae, if she was aiming for the table, she was a little bit off, but given the momentum, look, Awesome Kong's getting brutalized at that table, but given the forward momentum that Candice LeRae had, she was unable to get it done. And the steel chair repeatedly to the back of Awesome Kong, way to wear her down if you're Candice LeRae. But the problem is now you got the table on the inside of the ring, Kong on the outside. And that's a lot that you gotta move there if you are Candice LeRae. She's able to get her inside the ring. Okay, that's step number one. But what the word is she gonna do now? Is she gonna try to go for this table? Try to end it right here. Hey, wait a minute! Oh, look at that! Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. How the word is she gonna do that? I mean, she talked overpowered her right there. I mean, you just thought. He tried it and got overpowered by Kong. And now Awesome Kong taking full advantage, whipping Candice LeRae repeatedly into the barricade. There was something there, and Awesome Kong going a little bit wild here. Hit the target, but caught her fluffing that shoulder tackle. Another backbreaker. They're stretching out Candice LeRae. Now this is not where Candice LeRae wants to be. I mean, she started out nice. And then once he realized she couldn't put Kong through that table, that's when things kind of turned around here. Now Kong got the steel chair. Oh! Shot to the back of the head. A vicious blow to the back of the head. Now Awesome Kong now. Just whipping her into the ropes. All types of whiplash that came from that one. Oh! Now getting steamrolled. You are Candice LeRae. I'm sure Tessa and Kyrie are both in the back loving this. Well, I'm sure Tessa's loving this right now, at least, since Kong's in control. I hope Kyrie's loving this. I hope there's an ill will between Candice and Kyrie. Oh! Ooh! Trying to go for a missile drop kick miss. Now Kong got the table in hand. Right to the spine of Candice LeRae. She's doing what she can do. I'll give her all the props in the world, but Awesome Kong doing what she can to wear down Candice LeRae. And look at that, really kind of throwing herself at Candice LeRae. Bouncing her head off the mat repeatedly. Spine first right into the corner. Look at that. Oh, trying to go for something there. Great counter. Great counter from Candice LeRae. Look at this. Oh, knee right to the rim. We might have an opening. Candice might have an opening here. Rolls her into the table. That's step number one. Got to go for a drop kick. Tried to drop kick her through it. Awesome Kong sidesteps it. It's going to be rough. This is going to be a long night here for Candice LeRae. I mean, how? I mean, Kong, I believe, Awesome Kong, if you want to. Oh! What you have to do with that wrestling leg sweep? Let me work out for it. Oh! Being used as a weapon. It was being used as a weapon from Awesome Kong and slamming Candice LeRae face first. Candice rolls to the outside. I don't know if that was intentional or if every part of that was on instinct. If it was on instinct, then good on her. This is not looking good. With Candice LeRae up on the rampway. Oh, a spinning backflip again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Goodness. That was not looking good. I'm happy Candice was able to get out of that. That was not looking good at all for Candice LeRae. And I thought for about 5 seconds she was about to get choke slammed onto that ramp. And if that was the case, you can best believe all she would have had to do was get Candice up and inside the ring. That would have been it right there. Now, wait a second. Now this isn't a good look. Now Candice got Awesome Kong in trouble once again. Great momentum drop kick. That time connect. And that time Candice, Awesome Kong, went the back of her head right into that table, and you can say right into that steel chair too. Second table brought in. Got something in mind. She gotta have something going. Look at this. You gotta set up the second table here. She may have her. You may have her. She's a bit wounded. Wounded. English. I promise you I packed it, but that strength of Awesome Kong shining through once again, able to overpower Candice LeRae in a suplex right on the table. Oh, man, that's wrong. Suplex right on the table, but again, if you're Candice, right back at the hard way, spine first, cracking off that table again. And now Awesome Kong with a splash on the top rope. Or from the middle rope. The top rope, then, oh no. Oh, wait a minute. Awesome Kong is sitting there thinking, implant. Wait. Great counter from Candice LeRae. That's LeRae. Ooh. Table right to the head. I give prop to Candice. She's fighting in this one. And she's trying to do what she can. She had a table set up in the corner. Me trying to go for that drop kick again. It was sidestepped the first time. We're going to see how it goes for the second time. Got her there. That's step one. Is she going to be able to drop kick her through it? No, she is not. Countered again from Awesome Kong. Oh, now, wait a minute. Now she got her up. She's thinking potentially. Yeah, something got her up in a crucifix. Wait a second. Great arm drag from Candice LeRae. Got the steel chair. Kicked the chair right back in the face of Kong. This is their moment. You got to make something work. Using that table and the weapon we've been seeing in our matchup. Still pretty effective. She got to do it. She got it. Does she have Kong weak enough? Is she going to be able to do it? Going to throw her into the table again? Going to see what she can do here. Oh no, that time Kong countered. That one. Oh, chopping her against the table. Shove her down at this point. Oh! That's in the rib. That's in the spine. These ladies have been bringing it to each other. Oh no. Oh no. Candice is lucky. Candice is so lucky that she did not go through that table right there. Oh man. That was a rough way to go for. Oh, wait a minute. Well, this might be over. Wait a second. Great fight out from Candice LeRae. Oh, Candice. I'm sure. Oh! Shoulder tackle to the outside. I mean, she got to do something there. I mean, she got to get her to her table at the end of the day. But, trying to follow up with a cross body. But missed, crashed, and burned on the floor. And if there was a table out there, that could have been it. She could have had that one. Awesome bomb on the floor. The awesome bomb on the floor. The Candice LeRae. Oh no, Awesome Kong is sitting there thinking that implant buster on the floor. Awesome bomb implant buster. Call it a wrap for Candice LeRae. I mean, this is the main question we're trying to figure out. How the world is Candice LeRae going to be able to put Awesome Kong through a table? Oh! Right to the spine there. And Candice thrown right into this table. This is it. I mean, then Awesome Kong got a full head of steam, and wait a minute. Candice had the wherewithal to sidestep, and Kong goes through the table. Wow. Well, I mean, that's the rule. It counts. For a person to go through a table loses. And Awesome Kong, all that force, all that weight, backfired heavy. And Awesome Kong ended up going through the table. Candice LeRae wins. Candice LeRae wins this one. Wow. What a shocker. You did it. Tomko, that's how I roll. I went out there, I beat Jon Moxley like I said I would do, and won. Even though Eric Bischoff tried to stack the odds against me by putting me in a match with Abyss, I went out there and won. And now all I need to do is beat the world champion. And Tomko, are you okay with what we talked about? Yes, I'm okay with that. And I understand it. I know you and him have a good bit of history and everything. I know. So Rhino and I have agreed. We're gonna sit back. And we're gonna let him watch. We're gonna let him be at ringside for you and watch you become the TNA World Champion. Then afterwards, all of us, we can get together and we can celebrate. That sounds like a plan. Go ahead and start making reservations. Go ahead and get some of the best restaurants ready, because we are going to live it up tonight. As TNA becomes the Peep Show. As Captain Charisma will be your World Heavyweight Champion. We're going to see if Christian can do that. But coming up next is Feature Fired. John Cena, Shinsuke Nakamura, Drew McIntyre, Monty Brown, and Samoa Joe. The winner gets a contract which will allow them to challenge for whatever championship they want to go for, while also having the ability to fire whoever else is in this matchup. So if you are any of the champions, you might want to look out for any guy in this matchup. Especially since we still got 2 championship matches to go, with Christopher Daniels versus TJP for the X Division title, and of course our world title main event. So let's say Christian does win that main event matchup. I'm sure whoever wins Feature Fire is going to know how hurt Christian is. From his match with Abyss, from what we saw earlier with Jon Moxley, I still can't believe Sami Callihan is here with OVE. Anyway, but from all that, and then whatever he's about to go through with Booker T, safe to say, Christian's not going to be at 100%. So if anyone, he might want to, if he wins tonight, he might want to, hurry up, hop in the car, and get up out of there. No disrespect to any of the guys in this matchup. John Cena, very rough and tough guy, ready to go. Received assistance from another participant in this matchup to qualify. But Drew McIntyre, on the other hand, didn't receive assistance from anyone to qualify, as he defeated EC3 to qualify for this one. And I'm going to say this: if you are If you are, Drew McIntyre in this situation, this is a golden opportunity for you. This is a golden opportunity for anybody in this matchup. But given that Drew hasn't really been seen a lot on TNA, haven't really, done too much here in TNA, you win a match like this, talk about boosting your stock in a great way, especially since that briefcase holds all the power. Again, get a chance to challenge for whatever championship you see fit at any time, and you get to fire them. Who doesn't want to do that? Who doesn't want to fire them? If anyone can find that loudmouth punk John Cena, that'd be great. McIntyre's all fired up. McIntyre is ready. With Jack. Ready to rock and roll. But this is a ladder match though. And the crazy thing is you wonder who the world got an advantage in the ladder match. Out of all of these guys, Shinsuke, Drew, Monty, Cena, who the world got an advantage in the ladder match? I mean, this ain't really these guys' specialty. I'm just saying. And I say that with all due respect, too. But here comes Samoa Joe. And let me just say this about Samoa Joe. He's the reason Cena's in this matchup right now. He's the reason that John Cena is in this matchup. Because Cena and Kurt, their feature fire qualifying match was a first blood match. But Samoa Joe came out with a steel chair and Matt Kurt Angle was dead in the head with it and busting him wide open. Which allowed Cena to qualify, but that was probably most likely done because Cena and Kurt still got some unfinished business. And most likely they still got some unfinished business because Cena stuck his nose in their business. So, I'm sure Kurt and John Cena aren't going to be any, I'm sure Kurt and Samoa Joe and John Cena aren't going to be allies of any sort. And here comes the guy who came in to TNA all by his lonesome and has been showing out ever since. Shinsuke Nakamura, the only loss that he has to him at the moment is Booker T. That's because Booker T had to cheat you with a steel chair to do that. Other than that, straight up one-on-one, you've been on a roll, man. I can promise you. You beat Roger Strong to qualify, and you actually beat John Cena most recently on TNA. So, Shinsuke does own a victory over a participant in this matchup. Just imagine what the King of Strong Side would do with that feature fire briefcase. Let's imagine him facing someone like going after that TNA World title. And especially if Booker T wins the thing, retains the title. He got some retribution on his mind if he does. Good and well, Shinsuke hasn't forgotten about that. I promise you that much. And oh boy. Here comes the alpha male, making his way to his Serengeti. The alpha male, Monty Brown. Talk about a guy who came in hard hitting, attacked Dean Ambrose. When he was known Dean Ambrose. Came in, attacked John Moxley after the TLC match. Went on to beat Bobby Lashley at Turning Point. And now that's qualified for feature fire, and now we got a golden opportunity to win this feature fire matchup. And the alpha male can really stand at the top of the food chain with all the power in his hand. Any champion he goes after is going to be in massive danger at the hands of the alpha male. But here we go. Now they get this feature fire ladder match underway. Samoa Joe taking a step to the outside and Cena trying to bow up to the alpha male. I don't know how wide of a move that is. This is going to be a little bit difficult to call. 5 guys in a ladder match. It's going to get a bit wild here. Forgive me if I missed some stuff. Shinsuke Nakamura taking it to Cena. Look at this. Great DDT counter from from Shinsuke to John Cena, and now Drew McIntyre with the Claymore kick to Samoa Joe on the floor, and I think Shinsuke just hit Cena with a Kinshasa on the inside of the ring. That's how you do it. You hit your big move, you get some guys out of there. Monty Brown just got hit with a Kinshasa. Drew McIntyre is hitting Joe with every big move in his arsenal. And wait a second, the second or third future shock DDT. And look at Monty, he got Shinsuke in a world of trouble. Payback for the Kinshasa with a superplex to the outside. But look at Cena. But look at John Cena now. Having the opportunity climbing up the ladder from the backside here. He might have it right here. Look at Monty Brown and Drew McIntyre getting in this one. Monty and Drew McIntyre trying to put a stop to Cena. Cena trying to fight off. Trying to fight off Monty and Drew McIntyre. I don't know how well that was going to work. And McIntyre at the top of the ladder didn't really know what to do. For a moment, great spine buster there from Cena. Headbutt to Shinsuke Nakamura on the outside. Match already starting off with chaos. And look at this, Samoa Joe. He got, oh man. Shinsuke Nakamura getting planted across the apron. And John Cena now got some brutal stuff in mind. Setting up that giant ladder. I'm looking to climb the thing. And wait a second, Cena might have it. And Shinsuke was able to counter Samoa Joe. And look at this, trying to do what he can. And look at Monty. Look at Monty now. Now to push over that ladder. And here we go. Down goes Cena. Down goes Cena. Clothesline to Shinsuke. And Cena has been really one of the only guys that have been making a concerted attempt at trying to win this one. Looking at the knee of Monty Brown. If you're working someone's leg, good luck with them being able to climb or blast this thing. But if you're going to work on the knees of anyone, I would do it with Shinsuke, because we like to use the knees and lay people clean out. And wait a second. Oh no, this isn't looking too good for Shinsuke Nakamura. Look at that. Boom. Wait. Muscle buster from Samoa Joe. Now Monty Brown got Drew McIntyre in trouble. Trying to drive him shoulder first. Give him the workout there. Great boot there from Samoa Joe. John Cena trying to lay low once again. Wait a minute. Look at Samoa Joe. Look at Samoa Joe. Got Monty Brown on the ladder then. Trying to dive out of Monty Brown. Sidestepping, getting out of the way. And wait a second. DDT from McIntyre. And wait a minute. What the world? I can't even see what's going on here. Oh, snap. Monty Brown. There we go. The power bomb through the ladder to Samoa Joe. What a way to take out a participant in this one. McIntyre. Use the ladder off of Cena. And now Shinsuke grabbing the ladder now. Wait a minute. Gonna go for something there. The stiff right hand. Stiff right hand knocking down the alpha male. Couple of kicks right to the knee. And breaking down here now. Samoa Joe is in a heap of trouble. Somehow, Samoa Joe back up to his feet here. Oh, wait a minute. What the world? Oh, man. Monty Brown absolutely plating Samoa Joe. And Drew McIntyre getting slammed onto that ladder. Sorta. I think his leg caught it, but still. Be effective nonetheless. And McIntyre grabbing another ladder. Now he's going to say screw this and go after Cena. A bit of payback from earlier. Hey, wait a minute, McIntyre's all alone. McIntyre got a chance here. He is all by himself. McIntyre can win this one. Climbing up the ladder. Look at Samoa Joe though. Samoa Joe having to kind of spring into action. And Samoa Joe and McIntyre up on the top of the ladder. You two trading heavy here. Wait a second, Monty Brown. Another groggy. Really Joe, both in there. Oh, man. Oh no. Look at this. Joe with the Uranagi off the top of the ladder. Samoa Joe with the Uranagi to Drew McIntyre. Off the top of the ladder. I don't know, both men in a heat. Oh, man. And both men really feeling the impact, and now Monty Brown. Shinsuke laying out. Oh, wait a minute. Samoa Joe back up. Samoa Joe back up. Great heel kick from Shinsuke. Great heel kick from Shinsuke. Who now sends Shinsuke to the outside. Samoa Joe got it. This is his moment. Samoa Joe is climbing. Samoa Joe may have it. Trying to unhook this thing here. But Drew McIntyre fighting it off, and Monty Brown now climbing the ladder. Oh, man. That's a difficult thing. I mean, it's really difficult to try to wear your opponent down the mat like this in the first. Oh, kick shot to Goodness, Cena's not been having the best of luck with Shinsuke at all. I mean, in the slightest. I'm just saying, this is, oh, man. Monty getting dropped on the top of that ladder. Shinsuke got McIntyre knocked down. Go, Shinsuke. Go. Climb, man. Shinsuke making it up there. Shinsuke may win this one. Shinsuke may have this one done. He may have it in the bag, but Samoa Joe's in it now. Samoa Joe is back in it now. Wait a minute, McIntyre gonna fight off Cena. I get that smart because Joe got Nakamura. But look at Monty Brown though, gonna throw Drew McIntyre. Oh, on top of Cena. Dang, Cena. Someone need to, well wishing for Cena here, okay? He's not been having a best of luck. Been getting Kinshasa all night by Shinsuke. And then you got Drew thrown on top of him. This is not looking good, okay? Let me help him. One like you can one well wish for Cena. This has not been going well for him. It might go great for Shinsuke. And he's about to win this thing. Samoa Joe groggy in the apron. Now wait a minute. Shinsuke going for it again, but Cena. There's Cena. Doing what he can, fighting this one off. Fighting him out of here. Wait, great drop kick from Joe. Smart man. Well, sort of. Smart man if he would have continued the attack on Shinsuke. Now wait a minute. Now Shinsuke going for it again. Shinsuke over to gain his bearings again. And he's trying to go for it again, but Monty Brown kind of going to sit back and see what happens there between these two. He's just throwing hands on the top of the ladder. McIntyre's down. Cena's down. And wait a minute. Oh, great right hand from Nakamura. Nakamura getting the better of the exchange. Oh, look at Monty, though. Look at Monty pulling down Shinsuke. Shinsuke gets kicked right there. Great drop kick there from Shinsuke to Monty. Sorry. I'm going to say so many different names were going on. Ooh, kick right to the spine there. Shinsuke got the closest opportunity, but Cena was ready. Cena was ready. Waited. Spine buster to Monty Brown. Drew going up. Oh, he was going up, but Cena was able to cut him off. Great counter from Drew. It's like almost a race at this point to get to the top of this ladder. We got throwing each other out, and look at Samoa Joe. They're going to move the ladder, put the ladder out of play for everyone. Oh, wait a second. No, he said, never mind. I'm just going to reposition it so he can get into a better position. And speaking of better position, Drew wishes he was anywhere in a better spot now. And feeling Samoa Joe. Drew McIntyre back up. Wait a minute. While Shinsuke and Drew are busy on the outside, Cena's on the inside. He may have this one. Shinsuke realizing it. Shinsuke realizing it. Going after Cena. Going after John Cena. With Cena. He got it? He got it. What a mad dash there at the end to grab the briefcase for John Cena. Shinsuke and Drew were fighting on the outside. Shinsuke realized that Cena was about to take this thing home. And he does. Cena realized everything going on around him and made it work to his benefit. What a fun ride. I mean, I'm sure none of these guys are going to be feeling all too great after this one, especially seeing a man poor. Oh, man, that was nasty. It looked like Drew McIntyre may even DDT'd him on the step right there, but then with Samoa Joe went clean right through that ladder. With the power in John's hands, who is he going to challenge? As John Cena defeats the fired contract holder. Wow. What a mad dash there from Cena. The prop to him, man. Prop to him. What a win. The other four guys are even a bit disappointed. Cena going to leave to the crowd, and he's still showing off. I don't know why. I know why. He won the match. He got every right to be show off and be cocky. But all four guys are kind of upset. And I see Drew and Shinsuke look like they're about to get into it here. Like they're about to get into things here. I mean, they were kind of blaming each other. What I'm looking like, man. But Cena was able to take advantage. Take full advantage. And what a night we have had as we move on with some more women's action. With Tessa Blanchard versus Kairi Sane. I mean, we saw the friend of Kairi Sane and Candice LeRae pick up the victory in the tables match. You were saying she survived. You can say Candice survived that match against Awesome Kong. But right now, we're going to see what Kairi Sane does, and the reason Kairi Sane has a vested interest in this is because several months ago, Tessa Blanchard manipulated Candice LeRae to attempt to end the career of Kairi Sane. And so Kairi understood, prop to her. I mean, she understood the gravity of the situation. Those two went one-on-one and back at Turning Point, and that was Tessa's attempt to split these two, to build that friction, to build that tension between Kairi and Candice, and it wasn't really there. Or at least we didn't see at that point in time. Here comes Tessa Blanchard. Convenient in her absence. Well, not really convenient in her absence, but Awesome Kong not present here with Candice LeRae. More than likely, she's probably still picking splinters out of herself from the tables match from earlier. With Tessa Blanchard going at this one alone here tonight. And finally, we get to see what Tessa can do on pay-per-view, since the last time at Genesis, she refused to face Candice LeRae. Tessa has been hiding from Candice LeRae this entire time. Wait a minute. Kairi Sane, I told you, a little bit of bad blood there between Kairi Sane and Tessa Blanchard, thanks to the manipulative nature of Tessa Blanchard. Oh! Spine first repeatedly into the barricade. And the 10 count is on from the ref. This is not looking good for... Oh, man. This is not looking good for Tessa Blanchard. I haven't even been able to get her coat off properly. And Kairi Sane up at the top. Wait a second. Kairi Sane, insane elbow. Kairi Sane not playing any games immediately. One of the first moves of the matchup is an insane elbow. Oh, man. I mean, talk about starting out in a brilliant way for Kairi Sane. Good. And yeah, Kairi Sane did attack her from behind. I will give you that one. So it's not necessarily the most legal. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Kairi Sane grabbing a steel chair. Set the chair down. I'm never starting to see a bit of an evil side of Kairi Sane here coming out. And this one is Tessa Blanchard still unable to get any type of offense going. But then again, she did get hit with an insane elbow right to the ribs, and I tell you, that move will knock the wind out of you. Man. Oh, the forearm right there, drop kick again. And Tessa needs it. Oh, a spinning backflip from Kyrie. Spinning backflip from Kyrie Sane. And wait a minute. Kyrie once again, insane elbow. Insane elbow again from Kyrie Sane. Wait a minute. Is she going back up? Is she doing it again? Yes, she is. The insane elbow again. 3 insane elbows, well, 2 back-to-back insane elbows, and Kyrie Sane wins this matchup. Talk about seeing the vicious side of Kyrie Sane. Sheesh. I mean, that was the first one that she hit, and the match just got started at this point. Kyrie Sane on a mission, clearly. Hopefully show Tessa Machine as dominant as she claimed to be. She's not, that person as she claims to be. And Kyrie Sane just, man, talk about showing a mean streak if you are Kyrie Sane. Came out here, attacked Tessa before the bell. Insane elbow before the match really got underway. Beat her down, and 2 more insane elbows, and we're done. But I don't think Kyrie's done though. I don't think Kyrie is finished with Tessa Blanchard. Oh no. No! Insane elbow again! Insane elbow again. She is going back up. Oh no. No. No, again! Kyrie Sane with another insane elbow! Yo! He's showing a mean streak. Kyrie Sane is just snapped here. Oh no. Oh no. No, wait a minute. This is exactly what Tessa Blanchard instructed Candice to do. Oh, man. Stomping the neck of Tessa Blanchard in that chair. Yo, we need to get some help out here. I'm not on the Tessa Blanchard fan club. I'm not. But we need to get some help out here for Tessa Blanchard. Kyrie Sane has completely snapped tonight. Oh, again! Again! Kyrie Sane, listen. No, again, another insane. How many? Oh, man. You need to. Oh, no, come on. Oh, a splash off the middle rope now. I mean, come on. Okay, all right. We get it. You prove your point, Kyrie. Goodness. Kyrie, oh, wait a second. I thought Kyrie was about to finally leave, but he's not leaving. And Tessa, I don't know if she should be, moving her neck right now, especially after what just happened to it. Oh no, we got a table. Got right to the back. I don't know if it's a good idea for Tessa to be having any type of head movement right now. Could have potentially broken her neck with that. The stomp in the chair, and now, oh no, wait a minute. Kyrie Sane, you still not fitting for Tessa Blanchard? Are you kidding me? No, oh man. I guess Awesome Kong went to a table earlier tonight. And Tesla can do the same. Oh. We need to get some medical attention out here, man. I mean, for real. I'm not even playing. We need to get some medical attention out here. Everything just snap. People saying John Cena ain't this. John Cena ain't that. Well, John Cena's the one that got this briefcase now. And since I got all the power I got back here, and Eric Bischoff told me I got till Bound for Glory to make my decision on not only what championship I want to go after, but who will be fired. So I recommend to all the guys who were in the Feast of Fire match with me, you might not want to cross me. You might not want to get on my bad side, you heard? Because now the doctor is running shots around here. Cena's right. Cena does have all the power. What championship is he going to go after? We're coming up next. Speaking of championships, it is the X Division Championship matchup between Christopher Daniels and TJP, and giving the confident word that TJ was mentioning earlier about AJ Styles and about this little relationship that AJ and Christopher Daniels have been relationship with friendship problems that they have been having as of late. How is this going to affect the mindset of Christopher Daniels coming into this one? And here comes TJP. The guy who in some ways you can say have indeed carried the X Division on his back in some ways. But I don't believe in the fact that TJP is this uncrowned champion. He had the same chance as Christopher Daniels and everybody else had to win at Turning Point in that 5-way match. But Jay Lethal was the man that made TJP tap out. And that's why TJP was the first man eliminated. And that's TJP's fault. It ain't Daniel's fault. What you getting mad at him for? But I respect the fact that Christopher Daniels was the man, and he said, okay, I hear you. So fine. Let's face off at Final Resolution then. And of course, Christopher Daniels this year has been a fighting champion. And the crowd here is definitely mixed on Christopher Daniels. Due to this little issue that he's been having with AJ Styles. And how I mentioned before, Christopher Daniels has left AJ Styles hanging on a couple of occasions. And Christopher Daniels definitely doesn't want to seem to associate himself with AJ Styles here. I don't blame him. Well, not that I don't blame him. I can see in a way where Christopher Daniels is coming from. I can see where he's coming from. And especially if he feels like he wants to do things on his own, and it seems like AJ isn't really taken to that. I can see where he's coming from, but I don't know. Just talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation with the guy. Try to figure out where this is really coming from. Because I think part of it is a little bit of paranoia on the part of Daniel. But that's a whole different story. Right now, I'm sure the last thing on Daniel's mind is AJ Styles. Because he got to worry about defending his X Division Championship. Christopher Daniels realized that TJP got the potential to be a very tough opponent. TJP was actually on a bit of a hot streak when TNA first got started here. And a lot of people were saying that TJP was definitely going to be the guy to win the X Division Championship, but alas, it was Christopher Daniels, and here we go. An exciting contest between these two, and on a night that has been full of ups and downs, twists and turns. We still got a lot more to come. We still got the Young Bucks In fact, coming up next, the Young Bucks are going to be in tag team action, but we are unsure exactly who they are going to face. And then, of course, our main event, Booker T versus Christian for the TNA World Championship. And oh, man. Chop block right to the back of the leg, and TJP going to show off here. And oh, again, right to the back of the knee. I think they definitely no good. Well, he's setting over that TJP clutch. A little constant attack to the leg. And on the knee again. And now, TJP, look at this, locking in a submission already, keeping that target, clearing the leg of Daniel. Daniel's in a little bit of trouble already here. I'm about to say, I believe Daniel was able to escape out of this one, and he was able to do a great job of doing that right then and there, but TJP immediately back on offense here. The combination. TJP already starting off in a great fashion against the X Division champion. TJP now calling Christopher Daniels up to his feet. Daniels is not looking too good here. Great Hurricane Rana. Down goes Christopher Daniels. TJP taking his time here. He got to rush. He's not in the time limit. None of that. Taking his time. Toe picking Hilo. Showing off that athleticism. Showing what he can do. Straight into the cover here. Only gets about a 1 count on the part of Daniels. TJP mentioned Christopher Daniels have been in there with guys like Kyle O'Reilly, who've really been tearing it up as of late in the X Division. You can definitely say Kyle O'Reilly could be a future #1 contender for that X Division title. Had a stellar performance against Kurt Angle. And I say that because Kurt Angle, it definitely means something, because Kurt Angle has been practically unstoppable here in TNA. And Christopher Daniels came very close to scoring a victory there. And now Christopher Daniels, and we continue here, going up top. Great counter, great work on the part of TJP to be ready. Great victory roll right there, putting down Christopher Daniels and a kick out. TJP has always been seen to be one step ahead of Christopher Daniels in this matchup. Kick to the midsection, great kick to the leg, back to working the knee. And good and well, they're thinking about that TJP clutch, looking to finish it off in that spectacular way. Only working right down the legs here. Well, Christopher Daniels, and if you are TJP, what a way to kind of prove everybody right. Or to prove, not to prove everybody, to prove yourself right. Christopher Daniels didn't beat TJP in that match. In fact, I believe the final two was him and Ricochet in that matchup. And so some may argue that if anyone should kind of get a second crack at this, it should be Ricochet. With TJP, you might want to go ahead and make the most of this opportunity. He'll take Hilo over the top from Daniels now. Shot to the chest. And look at this. Look at Daniels. Look at that. Trying to go for something there. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. Straight into the cover. Not a bad idea. If you are Daniels, and almost had TJP. Almost caught him slipping there. Maybe something there. TJP counter. Completely blasting Christopher Daniels. Forearm. Kick to the leg. I like how TJP targeting that leg is almost like home base for him. It's kind of like his safe route, as you may say. It's kind of his safe, his go-to, as you will, in TJP. And vertical suplex right into the back suplex, and TJP is cooking right now against Christopher Daniels. I hope, my thing for TJP is just I hope he doesn't get too cocky. I hope that cockiness doesn't get the better of him. Because we've seen TJP go inside this ring, and admittedly, he actually is pretty freaking talented. I mean, he beat Jay Lethal in an impressive fashion at Genesis by catching him with a pull the mana out of the lethal injection. So TJP definitely does have that awareness about him, and he actually does own a victory over AJ Styles in singles action. So now we're going to see if he can potentially bring it full circle here. But Christopher Daniels, a solid flurry of offense. And then Simon to the outside. Making things to TJP here. Back on the inside. And Daniel. Suplex. Suplex from Daniels now going for the cover here. Kick out almost 2 from TJP. Talk about great fight on the part of TJP. He chopped to the chest. Chopped to the chest again. Chopped to the chest for the third time. TJP able to fight out of the corner. Look at this. Oh, and a boot to the face from Daniel. Talk about being ready to go. We're going for a chop again. Great counter there from TJP. Look at that. Tiger suplex dumping him right in the back of his head. TJP may have it here. And almost a 2 count once again on the part of TJP to Daniels. And now got him in his third board stretch. And he's in trouble. He might need to tap out here. It's either that or it's a great way to wear him down. And look at that. Going to a lateral press. Great awareness on the part of TJP to kick out. And great faint punch by Christopher Daniels. Elbow drop missed it. Really landing on that arm. You can tell really effective that elbow. Great head scissors from TJP. And now TJP getting the chance to show off a bit here. Flying to the outside. The savant kick from TJP. TJP, you have his moment. You have a chance to shine here. You might want to make use of this moment. Here we go. Springboard. Missile drop kick. Now TJP's going to show off for really the first time in this matchup. I guess I kind of got to applaud him there. But TJP going to the top rope here. This ain't looking too good for Christopher Daniels. And it doesn't go too well for TJP as they kind of just went head to head right there. I applaud the resolve of TJP to make it back to his feet. But Daniels is in a heap of trouble. The double gut buster right there. The kick and win gut buster from TJP. Now we realize that Daniels is now going to go for the cover here. 2. Oh, wow. Oh, close right there. TJP is bringing it to Christopher Daniels. And these two men have been bringing it here for the Tech Division Championship. Suplex right there on the part of TJP. And wait a second, trying to follow up. Gonna follow up with something there. Right counter there. Christopher Daniels stomping away at TJP. Then he kick to the midsection. Knee right to the face. Off the rope goes TJP now. Hurricane Rana. Christopher Daniels trying to end this one quickly. TJP was ready for that one. TJP was ready for that one. Great work right there. But oh no, this isn't looking too good here for TJP. Spine first. Across the apron. Gonna follow it up with a backstabber. Man, TJP's in trouble. He needs to pull something out fast. I can promise you that one. Headbutt from Daniel. All of that, the headbutt from Daniel. And oh, wow. wow, the resolve of TJP shines through once again. Great forearm. Fireman carry from Daniel. He got to end it. He got to end it. Oh, great fireman carry there from TJP. Great counter, going to send him off into the... Oh, boots his head off again. Boots his head off again. And now Daniel will be setting up for that angel wing. Nope, great counter there. Great counter from Daniel. Into the midsection. That breaker been coming in. Freddy could have used it again. That breaker has been coming his friend. He's going to use that move once again. BME. TJP gets the knees up. These two have been bringing it here for the X Division title. That chicken wing gut buster again. TJP may be minutes away. Mere minutes away. Not the time for that, man. That's exactly what you get. Hurricane Rana. To the middle rope. Elbow. Going for the cover. 2. Oh, man. TJP gingerly got the shoulder up. Man, he's wondering how the world. I wanted a 3. And he's again going back to this backbreaker. Daniels here. You're ending it. Oh, great counter from TJP. Great counter from Daniel. Something's got to give. Someone's gonna have to give here. Knee to the face. Knee to the face again. Looking to go for something. TJP with a powerbomb for rolling it over. TJP. Oh, man. Gonna go for the cover. That desperation starting to kick in now. 2 and oh, she got it 2 again. I mean, these two have been showing what the X Division is about. We've seen high flying. We've seen technical. We've seen a little bit of that brawler style, at least on Daniel's half. And now TJP for the second time going back to the knee. Looking to end this one. And a great counter there from Daniel. Shoving him off. Look at that. Oh! Great counter there from Daniel was ready. Daniel was ready that time. Here we go. Uranagi. Gonna pin him off of that. Okay, fine. I mean, you gotta do something. Gonna try to pin him off the Uranagi. Didn't get it. We got that Angel's wing. We got the BME. One of those can do it for you. You keep flipping him to the outside. Oh! Great counter. Great counter, TJP. Oh, a knee. 5th knee. Great counter from Daniel. Forearm. BME, they're gonna hit it. Nope, nope. Oh, trying to go for that elbow again. I want to hit the freaking BME, dude. Oh, he's trying to go for that TJP clutch. Forearm from Daniel again. He was thinking about that TJP clutch, but a little bit short of his intended to. Detonation kick, he got it. Somebody's big move had to connect. And for TJP, it was the detonation kick to the side of the head, right into the cover. TJP has it. We got a new X Division shit. No, we do not. Okay. Okay. Trying to. Oh, a power bomb from Daniel. Listen. Fire up, Daniel. Come on, man. Somebody's gas ain't gonna run out empty. They ain't gonna. Ooh, damn, going up top. Wait a second, TJP going up top. Sorry. Gas ain't got to run on empty, man. You gotta go. Something's gotta give. Superplex. Superplex from Daniel. Uranagi. Daniel's got it. This is his moment. This is his moment. Sonic Coleman is freaking out. Dude, BME is in your arsenal. Hit it, man. Counter. The counter from TJP. Daniel. Hit something, man. Shot to the chest. The bot kick miss. Boot to the midsection. Finally, Daniel. Angel wing. Got him. Angel's wing connect. Daniel's got way too hesitant. The Bateman going over the BME in the elbow drop, but got an angel wing, and that's it. These two were so evenly matched, you can say. These two were hitting at like a different level. And Christopher Daniels got hesitant on a couple of his offensive moves, which honestly, in my opinion, messed him up a bit. Honestly, I feel Daniel could have had this one. I felt like Daniel could have had the one just a little bit earlier. But the hesitation on that middle rope was kind of messing him up time and time again. He caught the Angel's wing. And because of that, he was able to retain the X Division title. So congratulations to Christopher Daniel. But if you're Daniel going forward, use this match as a learning lesson. Hit it, man, and get on with yourself. The props to Christopher Daniels, man. What a win. See, I told you I could get it done. And AJ, you said you wanted to talk? Why? Why would I waste my time talking to you tonight? Because clearly, tonight I worked harder than you. Clearly, tonight I put on more of a performance than you. So why would I waste my time talking to you tonight? Anything, well, here comes AJ Styles, and AJ did say he wanted to talk to Christopher Daniels, as was mentioned earlier. After a match like Christopher Daniels, I can see why he wouldn't want to be in a talking mood at all. Alright, fine, AJ. Since listening never been your strong suit in the first place, I'll go ahead and tell you. AJ, this all started whenever you went behind my back and made that match at Genesis a 2-on-1 handicap match. I was all prepared to face Lashley by myself, and you went behind my back just for my protection. And ever since then, you've always had this thing that you gotta feel like you gotta protect me. You've always felt like that you got to be there at my side at every waking moment. AJ, I don't need you. I didn't win this X Division Championship with your help. I didn't just beat TJP in the middle of this ring by myself. I didn't put out a bet the great performance against Kurt, against Kyle, and against Bobby with you. And to prove it, AJ, let's look ahead. I know the next time we're on pay-per-view is against all odds, but let's look past that. Let's look to Destination X. And how about you and me for the X Division Championship? So I can prove to you that I never needed you. Wow. Christopher Daniels throwing down the challenge, but I don't think AJ has a way to respond to that. He is what a shocked as we are. What a performance tonight by Christopher Daniels, but AJ's has a challenge for a match at Destination X. I mean, the next time we're on pay-per-view was against all odds, but Destination X, man? AJ versus Daniels, I guess we'll have to see what Daniels says in that regard. What AJ says in that regard. My goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the co-main event of this pay-per-view. That's the Young Bucks set to take on, well, I guess we'll see. Because Eric Bischoff and the Undisputed Era both said that they feel that the Young Bucks are not deserving of a tag team title shot. So I guess we'll see. I guess that's part of the reason why the Young Bucks don't have a tag title shot right now. And so I guess we'll see where the momentum lies for the Young Bucks if they're able to win this match. But the problem is, we don't even know who they're facing. And on a night that's already been eventful as it is, with OVE, with Kyrie Sane snapping, John Cena winning feature fired, TJP and Christopher Daniels just tearing it up out here. Now we got the Young Bucks. And, what the? Oh, no, what? Wait a second. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, here's the guy that just destroyed Christian inside of a steel cage. And now, apparently, Abyss is set to face the Young Bucks in tag team action. Now, I'm wondering who the world this man's partner is. Because I know Abyss ain't really much of a team player at all. So who the heck is going to team with this dude? Young Bucks are going to be in some trouble, okay? Already, I can say this right now. Young Bucks are going to be in some dire trouble. We saw what Abyss did to Christian, okay? Massacred that man. Caught him from the top of a steel cage. And now we got Abyss in a tag team match. Against who? Who's his partner? Who works teaming up with this man? Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. This is not what I think it is it? I know this music, but please let this be some type of sick troll by the Undisputed Era. Oh, it is not. Ladies and gentlemen, the brother of the Monster Abyss, with the illegitimate son of Father James Mitchell, Judas Macias. So these two monsters are on the same team. Judith Macias and Abyss is set to face the Young Bucks. Young Bucks, I think you're a phenomenal tag team. I personally think that you two do deserve a shot at the tag team championship. But to face Abyss and Judas Macias is a whole different animal. This is not about to be a pleasant experience. I'm sure the Undisputed Era is loving every minute of this. Nick Jackson and Abyss is starting this matchup off. This is all. I don't see this going pleasant for the Young Bucks here at all. Oh, fine first right into the corner. And I'm sure the fans in Toronto ain't really cheering for Abyss because, oh man, because it was Abyss that actually destroyed Christian inside of a steel cage. So I'm pretty sure the Toronto crowd ain't really going to be cheering for Abyss here. Ooh. Oh, goodness, Abyss throwing these back elbows. Hard hitting to Nick Jackson. And these running elbows right to the face. And Nick Jackson starting this thing off. And these words potting up. And look at that. Nick Jackson ran into a brick wall. And then then the wall just collapsed itself in. And just nailed him. Ooh. Shot right to the back there. And man, oh, what a boot to the face. I'm sure out of everybody in the locker room, the Young Bucks was expecting to face tonight. I don't think these guys were anywhere close to the radar. Oh, what a leg drop from Abyss. And now look at that, the second time with the leg drop. And now wait a minute, Abyss the third time leg drop to Nick Jackson. Crushing the dude in more ways than you can count. And Matt Jackson getting in, Judas Macias clearing the ring of him. I'm going to need to scrape Nick Jackson up off the mat after this. Tag. The double team from these two behemoths. Rubbing blow to the spine. And Judas Macias has wrestled all around the world, even wrestled in Mexico. In AAA. By El Macias. Macias over there? This is what Judas Macias has definitely experienced in his own right. Oh, just kicking Nick Jackson. I mean, just bullying this man. Like, how do you don't prepare for this? These are two guys that you just don't prepare for. Goodness. Got him across the barricade. Back on the inside of the ring goes Judas. Oh! Off the apron goes Matt Jackson. Nick might want to, if he can tag, if he can do something, he might want to do it now, and he's doing a great job of doing that. At least, for the time being, a Rick clothesline knocking down Judas Macias. He's trying to go for something. Nick Jackson countered. Here we go. Trying to go for something here. Trying to take him up high overhead. And Judas Macias instantly got the knees up. Oh, man, just drilling. Just straight drilling. This is getting ugly. Oh, no. Spiked him on his head. That's done. And we're done. And we're done. Nick Jackson barely got the shoulder up. I don't know how the word he pulled that off. What the world? Okay, I'm clearly seeing stuff. I didn't let you see that. Anyways, Matt Jackson trying to fight back into the... How the world did he do that to Abyss? Oh, to the outside goes Matt Jackson, but Nick Jackson from behind with the roll-up. Come on, Rev, get in position, man. Get in position. Oh, so close. How close was that? How close was that? Almost caught him by surprise, and stuff like that may actually help this guy. They need to keep going. They got to keep going. Off into the corner we go. Tag is made, finally. Here comes Matt Jackson, double super kick. And now, Matt Jackson going up top. Here we go. Matt Jackson, moonsault off the top, straight into the cover. Trying to do what he can here to beat these two. But Matthias able to kick out again. And wearing down the smaller Matthias. Definitely going to help them. How much, we're unsure of. Excellent counter by Matthias. And a beautiful clothesline there. Even if there ain't really nothing beautiful about this dude. Matthias now. We're going to punish Matt Jackson. Now Matt Jackson got to be in the plate. He got to figure out what to do. You got to figure out how to pull this one off. And Nick Jackson is all types of hurt. And now, oh no. Now look at this, the strength on display of these two. The strength on display. Spine first into the turnbuckle and just manhandling Matt Jackson now. Off the rope there. Oh! A violent clothesline by Abyss and the Young Bucks have been on the back foot this entire matchup. They had a brief moment of offense here. Brief moment of offense there. But for the most part, it's been all these two. Beautiful clothesline to the back of the head. And Matt Jackson rolls to the outside. That doesn't mean Nick Jackson is safe. Now Nick Jackson having to roll to the outside. How do you combat these two? As mentioned, oh, they might have something. They might have something. I mean, Nick is Matt trying here. Send this big man to the outside. And look at Nick. Look at Matt. Now I'm getting them confused. Matt now taking flight. Over the top rope, and he took him out. But he gotta keep it. He gotta keep the offense going somehow, some way. He gotta keep the offense going. And we're gonna see what he can do. I mean, Nick Jackson's still out there on the floor. I don't know how the word you're gonna take this dude head on. Oh well, maybe you don't. Oh goodness, we saw him do the same thing to Christian. Catches him into the shock treatment. We saw him do the exact same thing to Christian. And this time, Matt Jackson is no exception. Oh no. And the black hole slam. Oh, but that's it. Oh, that is it for the Young Bucks. Nick Jackson able to get in there. Didn't really help too much. He's going to out-muscle this guy. It's not a good look here for the Young Bucks. I mean, they're tough. I'll give them that. A bit missing with the boot there. We're going to rev back, get him again. Caught him spot on. To the outside goes Nick Jackson. And wait a second, Matt Jackson back up, trying to backslide him. Backslide to Abyss. Backslide, they may have it here. No, they do not. Abyss a little bit stunned there. Counter from Matt Jackson. They're trying to stand and trade with the Monster Abyss. I don't know why that is. Front, great counter to a DDT. Great counter from Matt Jackson into a DDT. And now, Young Bucks got to roll. Moonsault connects. Moonsault connects. Look at Nick Jackson. Springboard frog splash. Matt Jackson going up to the middle rope now. Elbow drop connects. Nick Jackson springing again. Look at this. Look at the Young Bucks go right here. The Young Bucks been doing everything they can. Elbow drop again from Matt Jackson. Doing what they can to keep the big men down here. Look at this. Tope Canelo over the top. They may have it. They may actually have it. They've worn down the monster. Pretty effectively, might I add. Bingo, right into the boot of Nick Jackson. Right into the boot of Nick Jackson. Throw them off into the corner. Tag is made again. Double super kick from the Young Bucks. Double super kick from the Bucks here. Tag is made. Somehow the combined strength of these two. Double gut buster. And now, springboard frog splash again from Nick. Matt Jackson, 450 splash. All of that to Abyss, and that might be it, but Judas Messiah breaking things up. Atomic drop though for Judas Messiah. Drop kick again. He's waiting on Nick, I can tell. He's waiting on Nick. They feel like they can take it home here. Young Bucks actually pulled this one off. What is this? Look at the strength of Matt Jackson, though. Oh, right to the back of the head. Right to the back of the head. Come on. They got to do something here. Sweeping the leg. Come on, Nick Jackson. Let's try to think. Let's try to think on the fly. What can they do? And here we go. 450 again. 450 again. This might be over for the... Oh, what? How do you defeat a monster? That is the biggest question that we are trying to answer here. Oh, man, to the outside. To the outside, but look at that. Look at Nick Jackson keeping back up. Abyss able to sidestep. Able to sidestep Nick Jackson and swat him away like a fly. Matt Jackson. Or sorry, able to sidestep Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson getting back in it. Shot to the rim. Into the midsection. And Judas Messiah. Oh man, spiking him right on his head. Spikes him right on his head. It's over. That's over. Straight in. Down goes Nick Jackson. Judas connects with the straight to hell, and that's a wrap. I mean, what the world were the Young Bucks supposed to do? They fought. They did what they could do. They did what they knew to do. But just that was way too much. They were way too out of their element with this one. They did all of that to Abyss, and it still did not put him down. Honestly, if Nick didn't jump in, that would have been it off the Black Hole Slam. But the Young Bucks kept fighting, dove and did everything they could, but they could not beat this team. And as much as the Undisputed Era man loves it, they are probably in this state of what in the world do we do? Because these guys, we're going to stop these guys. This is an official tag team. We're going to stop these dudes. Basically, Judah Messiah's on a roll right now. And ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the main event. It will be Booker T versus Christian for the TNA World Championship. Christian was able to pull it off against Jon Moxley, preventing this match from being a triple threat. The one-step phase of the plan down, one more to go. Can Christian leave his hometown the TNA World Champion? Let's see if he can get it done. Without further ado, here comes the challenger. You can argue he escaped his matchup with Jon Moxley. You can argue that Christian is a very tough dude to even withstand what Moxley was throwing out in the first place. But now, if you're Christian, this is the moment you've been waiting on. You know, when he won the Battle Royal, he indicated that he was tired of being made to be seen as a joke. And if you ask me, Christian has proven to not be a joke. Christian has proven to be a guy to be taken seriously. Christian has proven to be a guy that, when push comes to shove, can get it done. Even though, yeah, he stooped to some underhanded blows to do it. But Christian showed his toughness in his match with Jon Moxley, and this is his second match for the evening. And this is the match that he's been waiting on the most. The World Championship is on the line, and apparently he's supposed to be joined by a special guest of his. What a corner man for Christian. The rated R superstar, Edge. Tomko was not lying. These two definitely got their history with each other. And if you are Christian, what a way to go out to win the World Championship in front of your best friend, with your best friend at ringside. What a treat for Christian. What a treat for all these fans here in Toronto. And I'm going to say this. I'm sure Booker T is going to probably have eyes in the back of his head for this one. Here comes Booker T. He's in the throwing fit like he's ready to go, but if he does that, he's going to end up costing Christian the World Championship. But here comes Booker T, and I wonder if this is going to throw a wrench in the game plan of Booker T a bit. I'm sure he probably wasn't expecting Edge, of all people, to show up here. But by that same time, Booker T also, well, clearly owes Christian a thank you, because Christian is the reason Booker T is the TNA World Champion in the first place. Booker T was pretty much in on the whole thing with him and Christian. With Christian, Tomko, Rhino, Booker was in on all of it. However, that does not mean that he's going to let Christian win this world title. He's going to give him a fight, I can promise you. he's going to give him a battle for the TNA World Championship. And Christian may not be at 100%, but you know that Christian is going to give it everything he got. He's going to make the most of the opportunity. Let's see what he does. I mentioned before, Christian, you can argue, survived his match with John Moxley in Fall Count Anywhere. And I'm still surprised to see OVE make an appearance. We're going to follow up on that. Most likely we're going to follow up on that on TNA. But nonetheless, there's the champion. Booker T had his opportunity at Turning Point, wasn't able to get it done. Made the most of the second opportunity again. Thanks to Christian. But if you know anything, Booker T is not gonna give this title up easy. Very confident is Booker. Very cocky is Booker. That's safe to say. Both men that got what they wanted. They got John Moxley out of the picture. John Moxley most likely will not be a factor in this matchup. Given what happened to him after the Fall Count Anywhere match. And here we go. On the main event, Booker T versus Christian for the TNA World Championship. And we hope you've enjoyed. This is our Final Resolution main event. If you watched up to this point, thank you. If you haven't done so already, click the like, comment, subscribe, and also click the bell icon that way you don't miss another upload. And Booker T going to work on the shoulder. Clear. When talk about a bullseye if you're Christian, that arm would definitely be it. Back trip and Christian. I'm throwing a little bit off his game, and Booker coming into this matchup on his game completely. As you expect, being the world champion. The back suplex, and I find it funny that Booker T came out with his music that indicated when he was King Booker. But what, if he wins this matchup, did he find the confidence to return to being the king? Did he find that confidence within himself again? Did winning the world championship give Booker the confidence to become king again? I guess we'll see. Because you can say Christian is getting a royal beat down right now at the hands of Booker. Go to the back of the neck, and look at that. Booker hooking the arm, and slam right there, right on the back shoulder. That arm, that shoulder. Moxley. I have Moxley on my mind after everything that happened to him. I don't want the Christian. Got really behind Christian. I was sitting back and I was just letting the crowd. I was just listening to the crowd here really get behind Christian. And kick out at two, but gingerly as can be, Christian got the shoulder. I mean, clearly, Toronto behind this guy. And Booker T now going to work on the other arm of Christian. And I know this is something that Booker T, admittedly, he's not really out of his element in here. I mean, people don't like him in the States either. so there you go. And so now you put him against the hometown dude? Yeah, they're definitely going to be a fan of Mr. Booker T here. Booker going to the top rope. And look at that. The Houston hangover from Booker T. Down goes Christian. The two Christian. Booker going for the cover. That might be it right here. 2. Oh, 2.5 again. Christian gingerly getting his shoulder up. And he's been through a lot already in the past couple of days. But what a way he can cap this off if he's able to win the World Championship with his best friend at ringside. As mentioned before, Booker T's not going to let that happen. He's going to have to fight for it, but the problem is Christian may not be in even the best fighting condition. You wonder if Christian should even be out here competing in this matchup. Booking. The bookend connect from Booker T. And this might be a wrap right here. This might be over for Christian. I mean, and you can't really blame Christian because he's not at 100% in the slightest. 2. And a kick out at 2. And Christian. We've really seen how tough Christian can be over the past couple of weeks. Look for him again. Booker T not allowing Christian to get any offense in. Christian taking a beating at the hands of Booker T. But I'm going to say this again, is that all of this could have been avoided if Christian just not cost John Moxley the matchup for the world title in the first place. He wouldn't even have to be in this match or in the position. He still would have had a world championship match regardless. And he wouldn't have had to go through all that stuff with the Biff and John Moxley in the beginning of the night. He wouldn't have had to deal with all that. But no, he decided to go his way and to do all that stuff. And now he's in a world title match against Booker T, who is not making this easy. Bookend again. Bookend again by Booker T. And that was about the closest we've seen to a 3 count. And Christian has still, to this point in the match, not gotten any offense into Booker T. It's not even so one-sided. So one-sided. Well, wait a second. Well, the second I say that, commentator Kirk kicks in, and Christian is able to get some offense going. Catches him with a flapjack. Now Christian got to follow up, like right now. Snapmare. Elbow to the top of the head. And that's going to stomp out Booker T. Forearm by Christian. So now needs to fire up. He needs to start hitting on all cylinders. Swinging net breaker. He's getting something. It's a start. Can he complete it? Can he pull this one off here? Or is this just a bit too much for Christian to handle? Did Christian allow himself to get too deep into trouble here? Drop kick in the corner. Oh! A knee strike there from Christian. I mean, if you ask me, I think Christian allowed himself to get way too far ahead of himself. Straight into the cover, snap suplex, only with a 1 count, but given that Christian is just now getting offensive within the past couple of minutes, I'm not too shocked here that he only got a 1 count on the part of Booker T. Snap suplex again there from Christian. And I'm sure John Cena probably got a close eye on this one. I mean, the future fire winner and all. And just imagine, I mean, talk about a golden opportunity. If Christian wins this thing, you got a golden opportunity to get your hands on Christian. Spear. Done the way his good buddy Edge would do it. Almost to his friend like that for you. And Christian going to the top rope. You got to do something, man. We saw Daniels hesitate earlier. We saw Daniels hesitate a lot in his match with TJP. And it almost cost him on several occasions. Now wait a second, going to call him up to his feet again. Is he going to hit him with the spear again? Second top spear, he got it. The second time in a row with the spear. Christian now going up top. He's going to the top rope. Christian, frog splash. Beautiful frog splash by Christian. He might have the champion. And he got the 2.5. Took a minute for Christian to finally get some offense going. Got a good string of offense right there. And got a 2.5 on the champion. Drop kick. Did he catch that one? No, he didn't. He missed that one. Booker T trying to go for a side kick. Christian trying to roll him up here. It might be it for the champion. No. Able to get the shoulder up again. Christian is exhausted. Christian is quite exhausted. And given the night Christian has had, I can't say I'm shocked. And he's fighting back. He's doing what he can. He's doing what he knows. Bell clap by Christian. And dropped to a knee, but so did Booker. Christian has been bringing the fight to Booker T. Booker T, of course, as mentioned, not going to let this be an easy one. Not going to let this be an easy night for Christian. But Christian now showing his worth. Couple of kicks to the back of the leg and trying to roll him up again. That might do it. That might help him out here. That might help his case. And Booker T able to get his shoulder up somehow once again. There go for thumb there. Ooh, Rick form there. Rick form, look at that. Rick counter there. Back elbow from Christian. Christian is getting it. Christian has been stringing together some beautiful offense. Oh, he saw that one. He saw that one. And Booker T was able to counter it. There's over something there. Great count. Oh, knocked out to the floor. Booker T up top. Here we go. Shoot that hangover again. Harlem hangover. He's from Harlem. Anyway. Either way, it connects to Christian. And once again, Christian is in trouble. Bookend for the third time. Third time with the bookend. That's over. That's over. And Christian somehow again gets the shoulder up. This is beyond. Beyond shock to your edge. Trying to get this crowd behind the Christian. And trying to will Christian on himself. Ooh, great counter there. Great counter there from Christian. With first DDT. He's setting up. Unprettier. He's setting up for the unprettier. Is he gonna? Nope. No, that's the next hoop it is. I thought that was going to be his next plane of attack. Knows what I know. Christian going up top here again. Maybe think about that frog flash. Hesitating. Christian's hesitating. Took too long. You saw what happened. You saw what almost happened there. Christian today with the TJP. Christian's able to follow up. And now he's able to get it on Pretty. He got it. Unprettier connects. We might have a new world champion right here. 2. Oh. No. Call. The Christian feeling it. He feels like he's moments away here. Clothesline again. He's so close. Backbreaker. Now, I'm not in either of these guys' fan club, but I'll be. They're showing up a bit. They're showing out a bit here. I'm with it. Especially with Christian giving the toughness that he's shown tonight. I can't even get mad at that. Frog fly. Oh, Booker got the knees up. Oh, no. Booker got the knees up. Spine buster. Christian was looking to end it right there. Christian was looking at me right there with the frog splash. Wasn't able to do it. Scissors kick to the back of the neck. Scissors kick to the back of the neck. Booker T retains the world title. I mean, given what Christian went through earlier in the night, I'm admittedly surprised that he was able to put up what he did in this match. I'm immensely surprised about that. And the fact that he almost caught Booker T surprised me in of itself. But both of these guys, I'll give credit where credit is due. They came out here. Christian put up a valiant effort. And to my surprise even more, both guys kept this match relatively clean. And given two men's track record, stupid underhanded tactic, both men kept it clean. And Booker T retains his TNA World Championship. I'm sure the referees are hanging outside the ring. I'll probably go fetch the man his title that he retained. And here he is. He's received his World Championship. And wait a second. Wait, Kurt Angle. There's Kurt Angle. And Booker T seeing Kurt in the distance. Oh, wait a second. Kurt Angle jumping Booker T for the second time. We saw him do it on TNA, and he's doing it again here. And I think it's clear, pretty much clean as day. No one is going to stop Kurt Angle from winning, from getting a hold of this TNA World Champ. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a second. Ankle lock. Ankle lock is locked in. Ankle lock is locked in. Ankle lock is locked into the champion, who is tapping out. Kurt Angle making a statement here once again. Eric, oh no. Angle slam right on the belt. And this is the perfect time for John Cena to come out here and wait a second, Kurt Angle taking the belt. But Kurt Angle's taking the belt. Kurt Angle is stealing the World Championship. Well, what a night at Final Resolution. But someone needs to stop Kurt Angle from stealing the belt. And there's got to be some repercussion for that. There's got to be some repercussion for that. Kurt Angle's not even the official champion. But what a night at Final Resolution, man. Well, I'll let you guys later, man. Wow.